and melodies change and sway, but they still stay the same. The songs that we sang when the dark days come are the songs that we sang when we chased them away. If I ever found a pot of gold, I'd buy bottles untold of the nectar of the vines. Cause I'm gonna die with a twinkle in my eye, cause I sang songs, spun stories, loved, laughed and drank wine. Tomorrow is another day. The cats are out to play. That old rusty spaceship wants to sail into the Milky Way again on a river of red wine.
Good day, family and friends. We took a break last week celebrating being featured on the Chris Fade show of Virgin Radio Dubai's 104.4 FM. It's time now to get back on the road with our journey across the world of and with wines. In episode 7, we talked with Derek Shepherd about a South African blended wine, the Chocolate Block. And in episode 8, we talked with Pablo Varela about a Carmenera, the Casa Conches de Marques from Chile. Now let's travel east and down under. Yes, let's journey to Australia across the South Pacific. My first visit to Australia, and Melbourne to be specific, was in 2001. The taxi driver who took me from Melbourne airport looked at me strangely and said, "Are you sure you have good friends here?" When I asked him to take me to my hotel in Braeside, many clicks away from anything remotely interesting, because that's where our offices were based. Our Australian business then was run by two grizzly and wise men, Greg O'Connell and Gary Windsor. They knew the business inside out and knew their Australian wines inside out as well. They retired since, and interestingly, the business is now run and managed by a number of Scots and even a Frenchman. And them and the Aussie colleagues are still friends and will always be friends. Today, we talked to Lorna, previously Lorna Craig, now Lorna McDonald, and the mother of a wee boy. She's from Scotland, of course, but she's going to talk to us about a wine from near Melbourne, Australia.
G'day, Prabhakar. I'm very honoured to have been invited to participate and contribute into your podcast. Thank you very much. I first met Prabhakar in 2008 in the stunning, magical city of Nice, and thereafter I enjoyed his very brilliant and charismatic company as we travelled around the globe working hard and playing hard. We had some really memorable, wonderful adventures. The top three stand out for me are the speed racing at the Autodrome in Dubai and a very magical treasure hunt in Nice and a flower fight in pasta making in Rome. So whilst we had some wonderful adventures, they were always succeeded by lots of hard work and preceded by lots of delicious wine. And so too one of my favourite wines. Living in Melbourne, we have a lot of vineyards on our doorstep, and this wine is from our go-to vineyard whenever we have guests, visitors from overseas. It's actually one of the wines we had at our wedding. It's the very powerful yet delicate Yering Station in the Yarra Valley Pinot Noir. So this is a sample of the bottle. It's a very fresh, pure, refined yet aromatic wine. For me, my favourite part is that I love the balance of the sweet and savoury in this wine. In terms of colour, when you pour it, it's that melody of red berries, raspberry, cherry, strawberry, and then you can see a blackcurrant hue from it when you've poured it. My brain, I think, tricks my nose and my palate when I drink and smell this wine, because I always smell my favourite things. So in terms of on the nose, freshly made toast and pumpkin spice and violets and lavenders are my favourite flowers. And then in terms of on the palate itself, you can taste the warm fresh strawberries and that pumpkin spice again, and they're intertwined with a very mild rocket flavour. And then the aftertaste is this earthy mushroom oak taste, which is the French oak barrels that it's casked in. In terms of how we pair this wine, often with a rack of lamb cutlets on the barbie, so Aussie of us, or fish of the day, some snapper or sea bass. It's great because it's so delicate. So yeah, I look forward to another adventure with you, Prabhakar, one day. But until then, Slanjiva.
Taphad lead, Lorna. Thank you so much for taking time out from us. I know it's busy times for you. You have budget reviews coming up, possibly for the 20th time in your career with Agreco, and you also have Lorna to take care of. Say hi to Donald as well, and I look forward to speaking with him about liquid matters of her work kind next week. The Pinot Noir that Lorna talked about from the Yering Valley is but the tip of an iceberg of wines that are available in Australia. Australia is a huge country, a continent as we know, and it offers huge variety in terms of geography, nature, culture, food and drink, of course, wines. For sure, we will return time and again to Australia to talk about the splendid variety of wines that are available in the country and with many dear friends from Australia. I hope that you like the fact that my podcast has now taken a dual track. We'll keep the audio podcast going, but we also have a video, I guess you can call it a video blog, which I will be sharing on YouTube. I hope you follow me on both, and we will enjoy the journey across the world of and with wines from now, both on video and in audio. Take care, stay safe, and bye till next week.
Run, 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 run. Let's have some fun, 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 fun.